the PUP!
At just after 10 this morning, the PUP faithful gathered near the San Ignacio police station, rallying around their candidate Richard Harrison. The numbers were small. PUP leader Francis Fonseca was there, along with other PUP area representatives and executive members from across the country. At 11, Richard Harrison headed into the San Ignacio courtroom, where he was officially nominated and put on official record as the PUP candidate for Cayo North. He says he is unfazed by the challenge and is sticking to his message.
The People's United Party is a party of the working men and women of Belize. And this party is a party that has a track record, and we are going to bring back the original PUP to this country. And it starts now with Cayo North. Cayo North is sending a signal. This is not an election only about Cayo North. This is an election that will have impact on the municipal elections and also on the general elections to come. So this is the first domino that will fall. This is the first domino, and we'll deliver the seat on January 5th.
We see it as obviously as an important by-election, an opportunity for us to begin the process of changing this government. So it's an important election for all of us. We recognize that, and we wanted to be here to demonstrate that support and confidence that we have in our party here in Cayo, as well as in our candidate Richard Harrison.
Harrison says that his campaign is on the ground, meeting the people, and he is using a two-pronged approach, dealing with local and national issues.
The election is both national as well as local. So we are using the two-prong approach. You know, we are talking about national issues. For example, the people are very concerned with corruption. Corruption is a big thing in the people's mind. The people are seeing that how, you know, a few people are getting rich and the majority of people are being left out. You can walk around San Ignacio and you will see we are a town that likes to light up for Christmas. You know, when you drive around San Ignacio in the night right now, you will see a few houses well lit up and the rest of people in darkness. And that reflects the economy. That reflects the fact that how this economy that is working right now is a special interest economy. We need to bring back the People's United Party and hand this country back to the workers of Belize. That's my work. That's what I want to do here.
We're not going to be phased at all. We understand that that is the approach of the UDP to elections. That has been their approach for the last 6 or 7 years. Spending a lot of money, a big show, putting on a big show. But we have confidence in the voters of Cayo North, and that is what our candidate and his team have been doing over the past 10 days, and that is what they will continue to do for the next 21 days up until January 5th. Go hit the ground, on the ground, meeting the people of Cayo North, meeting the voters, talking to them, sharing with them his plan, his vision, our party's plan and vision for a better Cayo North.
It's a good thing the PUP doesn't plan to be phased by a UDP show, because at 2 in the afternoon, they put on a grand one. Led by UDP leader Dean Barrow and UDP ministers aplenty, a veritable sea of red descended the hill to the nomination area in support of Cayo North candidate Omar Figueroa. There was drumming and dancing and flags and signs, and the euphoria which is characteristic of a political party which knows they run things, at least in the moment. After the nomination process and the usual pandering to the crowd, the group headed over to the Welcome Center, where they had a grand fete planned, complete with live band and free drinks. A good time was had by all, especially UDP leader Dean Barrow, who was all smiles at the showing.
I remember the elections of 2012, the last general election. And the UDP lost a number of seats that I thought we ought not to have lost. And some of those defeats wounded me terribly, but none more so than the defeat here in the constituency of Cayo North. Because I know that traditionally, this constituency of Cayo North, the Red Hills of San Ignacio, this is the heart and soul of the Cayo district. This is the heart and soul of the United Democratic Party in this. But the Lord works in mysterious ways his wonders to perform. Who would have thunk it that not even 3 years later, here we are, ready to take back Cayo North in grand style.
The UDP crowd was larger, but it wasn't a massive group by any means, considering the countrywide support evidenced by the UDP ministers on location. You may have noticed that we didn't get a comment from UDP candidate Omar Figueroa. In the political rally euphoria, we were unable to get close to him. Mike Rodon for News 5.